Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Nut Hogs College Football 25 Dynasty. It's the end of the season. We went 2-10. Finished the year with an 8-game losing streak. Felt out of my control, to be honest. The team is just so bad. I showed you guys some of the stats in the last episode. If you missed that, go back, watch the last episode, go to the very end of it. It's just a bad roster, guys. It's just a bad team. It's a bad roster. Our quarterback's only a 75 overall. He wasn't bad, but he wasn't great. Our halfbacks are two of our better players, and both are coming back as they both are juniors. Actually, 3 running backs coming back as juniors. A wide receiver core, not very good outside of really one player, Demetrius Williamson. Outside of that, it's just a bunch of 60 overalls. Our tight ends are abysmal. Our line isn't that good. Our middle 3 linemen are pretty good, but our tackles are not that bad. I guess Mr. Kalen Franklin's not horrible. The defensive side of the ball is where it's truly tragic. I don't know how the defense has a 70 overall. When I look at this defense and I see almost every player in the 60s, and there's an end in the 60, there's a tackle in the 60, there's a linebacker, in the 60s. Most of our corners are in the 60s. Our safety's barely a 70. Our other safety's a 60. We were losing, getting smashed, and I had to start. The last episode we flew through 4 games. Started off playing the whole game, and then when it got too rough, we just went through the moments. Had to get through the season, but guess what? We're here. It's bowl week 1 of 4, which means all the good teams, they're still having fun playing, going through bowls. We have some stuff to do. Our offseason basically begins now. We have job offers. The Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, the Red Rockets, want us to come play for them in their wiener mascot. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. I'm a nut hog for life, baby. Absolute nut hog for life. Early National Signing Day. What do we got going on? Anything? Is there anything that I'm going to see? Oh, looks like we fell behind on that left guard. Wait, we got Enrique Maramora. How we got him? We don't know if he's any good, but we got him. This was someone that we've been after since basically week 1. We needed D tackle. D tackle's definitely a weak spot on the defense. We have a new D tackle. We don't know if he's any good. We're hoping he's good. Looks like we might be getting another D tackle. We're losing out on Tony Cabrera. That's frustrating. Probably losing out on Braden Kalmalot, losing out on Connor Lasco. These are some bad ones that we're losing out on. We already lost out on Jason Hawkins. There's another D tackle that we wanted. But looking good on James Prince. We have 3 quarterbacks signed, including Andres Palacio, who's a field general, improviser Nate Thrasher, who's a junior college junior, so he's going to be a senior when we get him. Maybe he'll start for us this coming year. Don't know how good he's going to be. We have Rico Valenzuela from high school as a scrambling archetype quarterback. Looks like we're not going to be getting Ernest Stacy. Ooh, this class is kind of falling apart. This is kind of tragic. We got Alex Teray. Don't know if he's any good. We're going to get this corner. We lost Paul Everett. Not really someone I needed, to be honest with you. Hank Davis looks like he's going to be with us. Ooh, that's incredibly close on Marcel Lawrence, but does look like we will get him, I think. I don't think we're going to get passed up. I don't know how it works. Maybe they are about to pass us. I don't know, but we have him maxed out. I don't really know what more we can do. Santiago Samuel, hopefully we'll be getting. Way ahead on Romeo Kalu. Way behind on Nate Booker. God. George Battle, we just got blown by Arizona State, I think. Looking pretty decent on a lot of these other spots, though. Got some new wide receivers coming in, which we desperately need, because we're losing our best one. Well, I suppose we go ahead and get rid of Paul Everett. We lost him. Suppose we get rid of Jason Hawkins. We lost him as well. I don't think there's anything we can do to gain any ground on these guys, right? Can we? No, we have 0 of 0 hours, so we can't free up any hours. It doesn't do anything, right? Well, now we definitely lost him. Okay, so that doesn't do anything. All right, so that's as good as we can do there. That's as good as we can do. All right, we'll advance a week here. If you guys are curious and you want to look at the college football playoff bracket, we can do that, as this is now the week to do so. Here it is. Tulane versus Oregon, Missouri versus Alabama, Kansas State versus Pittsburgh, and Notre Dame versus Arizona, while Clemson, Ohio State, Utah, and Ole Miss have eyes. Pretty interesting. I'm actually super excited for the college football playoff in real life. I'm actually super stoked. I'm rooting for Notre Dame and Tennessee. I think those are my 2 teams. I'm rooting for IU too, but I mean, IU's playing Notre Dame, and of those 2, I think I like Notre Dame. All right, well, let's advance. See what's going on here. I'm hoping Keontae Tyson does not transfer. I really want to have the 2-headed backfield of Spencer Strickland and Keontae Tyson. It's just such a great combo. Spencer Strickland to pick up the heavy yardage, and Keontae Tyson come in and just be a fucking machine. He's so fast. I guess we just keep going here. Also, I was going to wait till after the last episode. Wait for that episode to go up before I talk to you and read the comments before I recorded this episode. I'm addicted. I have to see if the team gets better. Looks like we lost out on Ernest Stacy. Kind of knew that was coming. That's okay. Not a huge deal. I mean, it is. We don't want to lose anybody, but all right. How is the college football playoffs going? We're in week 3 now. Let's take a look at the bracket here. We had Oregon beating Tulane. We had Alabama beating Missouri. We had Pitt beating Kansas State. We had Notre Dame winning. And then in the second round, Ole Miss moves, Utah moves. Yeah, basically all the best teams move on. Oregon, I know, is the 5 on the bracket, but they're the number 2 overall team. So, oh yeah, people like to see the All-Americans, apparently. I mean, I understand. We didn't get any national All-Americans, but in Conference USA, we got no one in the first team. Second team All-American, though, Spencer Strickland does make the cut. Second team All-American. Maybe would have gotten first team All-American if he didn't miss the last, what was it, 4 weeks of the season? 6 weeks of the season, something like that. He wouldn't have missed it. Probably could have gotten first team. And guess who else got second team All-American? That's right. Our punter. That should tell you how our season went. Incredible. Freshman, we had Maverick Bentley, the freshman tight end, somehow made freshman Conference USA. Maybe he was the only freshman tight end that played. That's the only thing I can think of, because he's like literally a 52 overall. The defense side of the ball, I don't think we had a single freshman that saw any playtime. But yeah, so I know some people care about that. There you go. There's your All-Americans. And again, in the last episode, I showed the stats. So if you really want to go look at the end of season stats, you can go do that. But we're done talking about last season. I'm ready to move on. All right, Wiggum has chosen his final schools. We are one of them. Kind of knew that. Not much of a mystery there. What was that? So Ole Miss and Oregon in the national championship game. Kelly went to Ole Miss, so I suppose in this scenario, I will be cheering for Ole Miss. Go Ole Miss. Go Rebels. All right, and we lost Marcel Lawrence, our tight end. We lost him to Temple or UTEP. It sucks, but not that big a deal. It wasn't a big need, but we need anybody and everybody that we can get. Ole Miss won. Ole Miss wins 30-23. They are your national champions in overtime. They won in overtime. Continue moving along. Got people reaching our last few schools here. Players leaving. We know we have some people. No. Dante Tyson is leaving because of playing time. Ugh, that sucks. That is not. He's so fast. He has 91 speed, 94 acceleration. He was so fun to use, and we have no persuasion chance. I mean, I'm gonna try, but I know it says no chance, literally. And then we're also gonna be losing Joshua Townsend, who was our starting left end. He saw some playing time. Wasn't great, but he wasn't useless. Obviously, we lose Demetrius Williamson. Pretty decent player for us. Our only deep threat. Wasn't getting wide open down the field super often, but when he did, he usually made the catch. We'll be missing him. We lost our starting center, our senior center, Jalen McDonald, number 60. He sucked. Good riddance. Get the fuck out of here. Jarian Love. He was a decent D tackle. I liked him. He's gone. Alexander Valentine. Pretty dog shit. Goodbye. Octavius Terrell. Didn't do anything. Adios. Our kicker, Ian Wells. He made 3 field goals the whole year. Goodbye. Chase Freeman. He wasn't bad. 77 overall, field general, middle linebacker. He wasn't horrible. He wasn't the fastest player to user, but he wasn't bad. Jaden Bowie, not that great. Adios. Blake Sutton Jr., left tackle, not that great. Adios. And Tyler Olson, he wasn't horrible. Didn't have a good season. It is what it is. He wasn't horrible. I played horrible with him, but he wasn't horrible. Losing Keontae Tyson sucks. I liked, he was our chicken nugget man. Tyson Nuggies. We loved him. Caesar DeMarco looks like he has us in his final school choices. Transfer portal and off-season recruiting. Draft results. Not even going to bother looking. Not a single chance any of our players got drafted. All right. We have 525 hours. Can we make any final pushes on players? Is that possible? It is, right? We can make final pushes. Schedule a visit with anything that he likes. Proximity to home. We want to spend that on him, though. I want to make sure it's a player that we want to spend it on. We could do some scouting, but I kind of still like the idea of casting the widest net possible and just getting who we can. All right, Mr. Ernest Lacey is gone. We know that. These guys are all pretty locked in. Marcel Lawrence, that was a pickup I definitely wanted, but he's also a junior college player. Not that big a deal. Right guard. Guard is not a position we desperately need. He's a junior college sophomore. I'm okay not making a push for this. Take him off. We maybe could still make a push for that. Caesar DeMarco looks like we're going to get. George Battle. I just don't know how we overcome. I don't know if we can overcome Arizona State. He's also only a 2-star. We do have other corners in this draft. In this recruitment class. Okay. Got these 3 wide receivers. We're getting them anyway. Okay. Back to the top. We can spend a few points to recruit for once. 55 man coverage. Speed is there. The zone coverage isn't good. The awareness and play rec are okay. Do I want to scout more? He's not bad. I mean, we're probably locked in for him, right? I don't think we have to do anything to get him. What about this safety? He looks kind of good. Down to schedule him a visit if we can find something he's interested in. Playing time. Down to send the house on him too. Middle linebacker, are you any good? Speed and acceleration is there. That's honestly about all that I need to see. Can we make some ground though? Proximity to home. Hopefully that's good enough. Anybody else I need to fight for? I don't know if I care that much about a 2-star corner. I don't want to remove him though. Can't really guarantee. We'll throw 10 points on him. Maybe that gets us somewhere. All right, I don't want to spend too many more points. Transfer portal. What do we got? What do we got, baby? Who's interested in us? Anybody good? Any state. Best players. Who's interested in us? Oklahoma halfback. 156 rank. Elusive back. He's a junior. Surely this is still the highest stars, right? It's like both the highest rated as well as the most interested. Who's the absolute best player we can get? It's looking like no 4 stars. Okay, these are likely our guys here. This halfback looks good. He's a power back. A sophomore. He is interested in us. We'll add him. We know this guy has some traits. We'll add this halfback. We'll add this corner. This is a freshman with quick jump. Down to add you. Junior center, not so interested in. I'm going to add these couple guards and these 2 middle linebackers. So back to the board we go. We have visit scheduled for them. We want to try to get Braden Calmalet. Nah, honestly, I'm okay with it. Why is it a deal breaker for you all of a sudden? Because we're bringing in other middle linebackers to compete with him, I suppose. Something to consider. This is an elusive back. We didn't need halfback, but we kind of do now. Decently fast. Contact his friends and family. Cornerback, offer you a scholarship. Well, this guy's younger. I'm going to remove Mr. Khalip Edwards from the board. Does that give us better? Get rid of the deal breaker? It does get rid of the deal breaker on Romeo, who is a JUCO sophomore. Not entirely thrilled on that. We'll now offer you a scholarship, though. I will also offer you a scholarship. I think as long as we're ahead, we should be okay, right? The transfer, but he's a freshman. To DM him. We can move the needle there. All right, we're at 31 of 34. Pretty happy with where everything's at right now. Maybe we should be making a push on this guy. I don't know. Back to the prospect list, right? There's still a chance here to find some decent high school players, right? Or these transfers. Oh, wait, these are transfers. And Miles Gammon, bro, we were so close on him. 6'6", 208 pounds. He would have been insane. He would have been so sick. Couple more wide receivers we could get. 6'4", 186 pounds, high school. 3-star wide receiver. Can't really hurt. Here's a cornerback. I'm to throw him in the class. Another middle linebacker. Not exactly leading on him. Down to throw these 2 wide receivers in there. All right. That's probably going to round us out. I guess I'll take a look at the transfer portal one more time. Here's another freshman corner who looks pretty good. Center doesn't look bad. We don't need center, though. On that halfback. This guy, don't need. I'm good on that. We got defensive tackles coming. We maybe get in the mix on this safety. He's transferred, but he's a freshman, which does intrigue me. Maybe get in the mix on this guard, too. We don't have any more room. All right. I think we're going to call it there, then. We can try to sell him on proximity to home, and we can still send the house on him. Is that worth it? I don't know. Offering you a scholarship is probably enough. Offering you a scholarship is probably enough. Offering you a scholarship is probably enough. I'm going to send the house on you. I do want this halfback for sure. Don't really see anywhere else where we desperately need to throw points on. I think we lost this guy. Means we could add someone. We'll remove him. Why not add another corner? Gotta free up 5 points somewhere. Actually don't have 5 points to free up anywhere, to be honest. I guess we'll free it up here, and we'll hope that just doing this and the fact that we sent a scholarship is going to be enough. But all right, I think that's it. That's about as good as we can do, man. Draft results. I mean, no one on our team got drafted. Yeah. Yeah. Let us advance. See what happens. We lose someone there. Who'd we lose? We lost out on Tony Cabrera. We did try to make a final push, and we almost had it there. We just didn't quite get it. That is okay. Okay, there has been some movement. Okay, I see how this works. There has been some movement. We have some points freed up, hopefully a lot, and hopefully we got some people. Tony Cabrera gone, locked out. We have pushed ahead on Braden Kamalot. That's good. Pushed ahead on Carl Hanna as well, who is visiting us this week, or already visited us. I don't know. Oh boy. I don't know if we're going to be getting Connor Lasco, right? He already visited. Isn't this week 2? Week 2 and didn't exactly secure that. We've already gotten all those. These guys are all pretty much locked in on us. Someone's making a push here for Jeremiah Bargava. Oh, we did not make enough ground on some of these guys. Braylon McReynolds, we've made a good amount of ground. Pendergrass, I don't know. Might be time to throw in the towel on that if we can stay way ahead here. Cornerback JD Drew, we're also not quite getting the job done. Doesn't mean we can't. Okay, shit is kind of getting complicated here. I mean, bro, Caleb Harris. Wait, we're losing all of our safeties, I feel like. I don't know, we got to send the house on him and lock him down. We're losing all of our safeties. Got to make sure we stay ahead on Jeremiah Bargava. A lot of these guys we don't have to worry about. E-tackle, I don't want to lose. We know enough to schedule a visit yet. We're not going to be able to schedule a visit. We are still the only one with a scholarship offer on him, though. USC is making ground on one of our wide receivers. That's irritating as fuck. Send the house. Do what we can to stay way ahead. I'm thinking we pull up shop on this guy, Dawson Pendergrass. I think we're just going to have to throw in the towel. Way too far behind. I think we just keep up the pace on that one. On this cornerback here, I think we get 35 points on it. Maybe we send the house. No, I think we send the house on the freshman. Send the house on the freshman corner. We throw in the towel on this safety. Or I don't know. 85 points left. Kind of all in on some of these players. Down to stay on the gas with Braylon McReynolds. See if we can make some ground on Johnny Dixon and on Tony Latuli. And here on Dante Scott. I know we could add a couple other prospects. Don't really need to right now. Down to wait till the last week, to be honest. This is tricky. Hopefully I'm not fucking it up here. I'm trying my best. Here. We'll go advance another week. Committed, Braden Kamalot. That's a guard, baby. Show me more. Or don't. You've fallen behind on Connor Lasco. Let's see. Ahead on Carl Hanna. Staying ahead. They are making some ground, but we're holding them off. Connor Lasco, we're a good bit behind now. Good headway on Braylon McReynolds. Good headway on JD Drew and Braxton Myers and Johnny Dixon. And Caleb Harris, we're not that far behind. Okay, that shit was looking sketch there for a minute. We should get points back, right? Anna did already visit, though. That's the problem. Anna did already visit. I think we're losing Connor Lasco. Unless we send the house on him, we're probably losing him. Looking great on some of these other guys. Agrava, we need to stay in front. Colin Skillen, we need to stay in front. Devon Chauncey, we're looking pretty good. We didn't lock him in, though. Oh, God, we got to stay ahead of USC, bro. That's so terrifying. Doing pretty good here, staying ahead on these guys. Eugene Brooks is out. Not going to be able to get it. Latuli, we're looking kind of cooked. We're going to send the house on him. Ragnow, we're looking kind of cooked. Looking great on all these wide receivers still. Caleb Harris, we've made some ground. As have we on Dante Scott. These are freshman transfers. That's one of the reasons I'm big interested in them. All right, pull that off, and let's fucking send the house on him. Let's make sure we get him. Let's throw 10 more on you. And let's pick one of these guys. I think Connor Lasco, I think we're out on. I want him for sure, but I just don't think we can do it. We did our week 1 visit with him. It wasn't enough to get him to commit. Now we're forever behind. He has a week 4 visit. We're probably just chalked on that. And I think I'm accurate in my statement there. Which means middle linebacker wise, it's looking kind of sketchy for us. So we might need to, we already are all in on him. Okay, well, there's not much more we can do there then. Maybe this is now where we go looking for more middle linebackers. These are all transfers. Okay, who can we get from middle linebacker here? We already dropped these 2 guys. Candidly, they weren't even that good anyway. This is tricksy stuff. Tricksy stuff, I tell ya. It's saying we need an outside linebacker. Mason Carrier. He's not horrible. We'll throw him in the mix. We're fucking chalked. I'm thinking we're chalked here. More quarterbacks we can grab, but... Oh, boy, these players just look bad. Oops, I didn't want to quit. All right. This is stressful. Wait, do we need to schedule visits? I think we can still schedule them next week, right? Which is kind of my game plan. Hoping we did enough here. Might have recruited too many quarterbacks, but that's one of the only ways we're going to find one that's any good. We'll throw extra points there. I'll grab this tight end. Fuck it. Throw this end in there. That's our board. And then I'm hoping next week we can still schedule. Didn't lose anybody. Didn't get anybody either. At least that popped up. Ahead on these people that matter a lot to me, which is good. They're making ground on that receiver. That is fucking sketchy. We have points. We have 10 fucking points. What am I going to do with that? Oh, bro, we're going to lose Carl Hanna right here, aren't we? I can smell it. Definitely getting these guys. I don't see much headway being made on this player. I'm going to take my points off. This one, I still want to keep my foot on the gas. This one, we might be chalked. We already scheduled a visit. We might lose out. Might need to try to get JD Drew on a visit. Maybe Braxton Myers is who we want to get on the visit. All right, we got in the mix on some of these guys. It's kind of looking like this end we're probably not going to get in the mix. I'm just going to go ahead and take the points there. Hopefully playing style will work for Braxton Myers and we get a recruitment out of it, I'm thinking Jabari Ragnow. I think we're kind of cooked. I'm going to go ahead and remove 25 more points on Mason Carrier. Just try and stay ahead. Is that Michigan State we're competing with, though? That might be diabolically impossible. Might be stupid of me to do. Not much more we can do here for Tano Latuli. There's no visit. Yeah, I mean, we can only do week 4 visits. We have a great playing style fit, though. Like, we're pretty much chilling on this guy. We'll take our points off. I don't think there's anywhere else I want to take my foot off the gas. We want to offer the tight end a scholarship. Already upped those points. Chilling on these guys. All right, so I think we try to get Latuli on a visit. We know playing style is a great fit. Keep upping where we can. This is hectic. Throw 5 more there. That's as good as we can do in my eyes. Let's hope for the best. Come on now. This shit is stressful, but it's fun. Carl Hanna, the safety, committed from Wichita Falls, Texas. Welcome to the squad. Tavon Chansey, the wide receiver. Welcome to the squad. Braxton Myers, the cornerback. Welcome to the squad. And then we lost out on so many people. Caleb Harris. Oh, we lost a lot of people. Oh, no. We lost Caleb Harris. We lost Mason Carrier to Michigan State. We lost Zach Courtney to Tulsa. Isn't that who we took points off of? Or is that the last person we just tried to sign? And we lost Latuli to UCLA. Oh, shit. National Signing Day. What does that mean? It just means this is it. This is the class. We got all these people. We lost JD Drew. That kind of sucks, but we did at least get Braxton Myers. Got all these wide receivers. We did get DeDonte Scott. All in all, not horrible. Did we add anybody that we're first for? Do we just get them? Curious if that works. Do we just automatically get them like by default? Like if I just add this guy, do we just get him? Does that work? Probably not. Position changes. It's time to see what we actually have our hands on here. The roster looks kind of terrible. Best quarterback we got out of everything is Santiago Samuel. Freshman scrambler from Peoria, Arizona. Not going to be changing his position. Not most likely. Maybe Xavier Jarvis could be changed. He's fast, but can't throw worth a shit. He could be an elusive back, but he's not going to be good either way. Well, he sucks no matter where you put him. Halfback, who do we got? The transfer, Braylon McReynolds. 90 speed, 93 excel. Alongside Spencer Strickland and Julius Buford. Buford sucks, but Strickland and McReynolds are going to be a solid 1-2 combo. Nothing insane going on there, but they're not horrible. Fullback. Wide receiver, Javion Foreman. Soma Mauga, freshman that we just got. Ryan Sharp. There is no one with any significant speed at all. Made a couple people with 92s, but then their acceleration is bad. Like, are either of you guys better suited somewhere else? 66 overall tight end's not horrible. It's actually better. How are we looking at tight end? You would literally be a starting tight end for us. Who was that? Wow, you would be better as a speed rusher, huh? All right, well, we might as well move you to left end. Kind of odd, but funny. LJ Young Jr. would be a 64 overall vertical threat tight end. Better than you are as a wide receiver. Wasn't there someone else I saw with like some significant size? This guy's got platinum fan favorite. Don't know what that does, but seems good. LJ Young Jr. we have moved over to tight end. He's not horrible, but he's not amazing either. Oh boy, left tackle is a problem. Could any of you move over to left tackle? You would instantly be a better left tackle. 6'4", 306 is more tackle material for sure. Better as a guard. Might move Braden Kamalot over to left tackle. We'll see. Center is looking rough. I mean, if you're going to be better at left guard than right guard, we'll move you there. Why wouldn't we? All right, we're going to move Braden Kamalot to left tackle. He's a 70 overall. The center position is very bad. This line is atrocious. We might move Max McClure over to center. And then our left guard position is weak, but it's not. Maybe you move over? No, you're not much better either. It is what it is. That's what we got. Left end. Oh boy, Kobe Garland. Kobe Garland's somehow better at left end than right end. Okay, slide on over real quick then. So then are either of you better at right end than left end? You're the same. We'll slide you over then. Any of these guys at D tackle somehow better somewhere else? I mean, it wouldn't make sense, but no, this all seems like a solid fit. You guys are all kind of at your best position. What about you, Colin Skillen? Didn't click on him. What about you, Colin Skillen? Best as a D tackle. Fair enough. Could move him to end though. Oh, I must have looked at a different player. Outside linebacker, Taj Cole's pretty decent at outside linebacker. Stephon Harper, actually better at safety. Interesting. Something to consider. Vaughn Claiborne is 87 speed, 87 excel. He's actually better at safety. Might still leave him at middle linebacker though, because What other choice do we have? These guys are going to get better, right? This isn't as good as they get, yeah? Braxton Myers, our new corner, is a 77 overall. He's pretty good. More of a slot corner, it looks like, but he's pretty good. Most of these guys are probably right where you want them to be. We just looked at, right? No. Are any of these guys that are randomly 55 overalls like better if you move them somewhere? I guess, yes. This guy's a better strong safety than a free safety. Why does it do that sometimes? It doesn't actually show what I'm trying to look at. Jeremiah Bargava. Oh, boy. We got a bunch of quarterbacks, and they all suck. Kind of crazy. All right. Well, let's advance. I think those are all the position changes I'm going to make for right now. Our team is not any better. Training results. Oh, please show me something. Our team sucks. Okay, Strickland up to a 78. Ty Hardy up to a 74. Is this the transfer we got or no? Where did we get him? Where did we get him? Was he a transfer? I don't think so, right? 74 overall, though. 90 speed, 93 excel. Pretty good. Cameron Teague, still not great. Fullback, whatever, bro. Wide receiver. Davion Foreman up to a 78. No one else anything that spectacular, to be honest with you. 93, 94 speed. Oh, this team is looking... Oh, wait. We're up to a 76 overall, 75 offense, 77 defense. Is that true? Is that real? LJ Young Jr. up to a 70 as a tight end. Apparently just sucking as usual. Is he better somewhere else? Guess we'll have to see. Tariq Williams up to an 85. Where was he at? Left tackle. He's insane. What? Does he have like star or elite or some shit? Normal? How did he get so much better? 85 left tackle. Left guard's at a 71. Center's at 75. Right guard 84. Wait a minute. This team's not as bad as I was thinking. Okay. Then Garland's up to a 72. John Decker's up to a 73. The defensive line is pretty bad, to be honest with you. Linebacking core, Taj Cole's a little better here. Van Claiborne up to a 74. That's not incredible at all by any means. Jordan Underwood. All right, cornerback's looking a little better. A little better. With a little bit of speed, too. Maybe we can actually see some people play pretty decent. Free safety, not amazing. Strong safety, not amazing. Kicker. Oh, God. Our punter's incredible. Wow, how about that? Somehow says we're 76, 75, 77 on our ratings. I don't see it personally. I don't know. Encourage transfers. Yeah, our roster is pretty stacked. Quarterback is really anybody we have to get rid of. Nate Thrasher, the junior, not good enough. Yeah, Nate Thrasher, back to the dirt bikes with you. Oh, he can't be transferred. Okay, of course. I mean, these guys just suck, but maybe we just need to keep them just for the sake of being younger. Wide receiver, there's got to be some room to get rid of some guys here. At tight end, yeah, you guys got to go. Cole Schmidt, horrendous. Sayonara. Miles Springer, sayonara. Horrible. Atrocious. Alex Gunderson, horrible. Out of my sight. Probably it for tight end. Left tackle, chilling. Left guard, chilling. Center, chilling. How are you a 49? All right. DJ Dean, you're a junior and you're horrible. You got to go. Sorry to say. You're a junior right end. You're pretty bad. You got to go. McCrary, you're a senior and you're bad. You got to go. Cornerback, what do we got? Malik Moon, you're kind of bad in a sophomore red shirt. Yeah, maybe you got to go. Maybe one of these seniors needs to go. Noah Collins. We're going to get rid of Malik Moon, I think. Free safety. Stay there. Strong safety. We'll probably get rid of you. Kicker, punter. Okay, back to the top. Back to the top. Back to the top. At QB, we got to do something here probably. Bryce Frost. I don't think you're cut out for this. I don't think you're cut out for this. We have a lot of quarterbacks. We do not need this many. Deontay O'Neal. Not really seeing it. Halfback. Halfback. We probably tell Julius Buford to kick rocks, huh? He's a senior. He's probably just got to go. Only need a couple more guys. Wide receiver. Trayon Bell's our fastest player. Well, we do have another. He's our fastest. He's a freshman red shirt. Maybe there's a universe where he's not horrible. Maybe we tell Scooter Page. Scooter Page is a junior and just like the 5th best wide receiver. He's got to go. Tight end. Bentley wasn't, you know, he did something. Bentley probably has to go, but I think we can probably find someone else here. This sophomore red shirt tackle is horrible. All right, there we go. That's it. Custom conferences. We're not changing conference. I think we'll advance to next week. I think we'll advance 78 overall, 77, 79. Set up recruiting board and prospects. All that stuff's going to be done in the next episode, I would say, as well as taking a look at the schedule, red shirts and whatnot. How do we take a look at our roster, though, and see who has, like, impact and shit? Where do we see that? Like, what about Santiago Samuel? What are we looking at with him? He can get a lot better in the accuracy department, but power-wise, weakness and all that's not going to improve. His IQ will improve. Platinum winning time. Increased composure late in close games. That's pretty good. What is that? Bronze extender. Improved break sack ability. Silver off platform, improved accuracy, crossbody, or back foot. Probably who we want to start, huh? That's probably who we want to start. David DePaul. Normal dev, doesn't really have anything going for him. What about some of these other guys that we got? Andres Palacio, how's he looking? He'll probably get the red shirt, but that's what we're looking at there. Is there an easier way to see these dev traits? Or do I literally have to go through every single one like this? Like, what is Spencer Strickland's dev trait? What about Braylon McReynolds? He kind of popped off, huh? Do we have a single player on this team with like a good dev trait? I don't think we do. Any of our young guys? Star on Brian Sharp. Star development trait. That's like the second best one. That's pretty good on Brian Sharp. So he's a candidate to get red shirted. Mike McManus, maybe he has one too. Mike McManus has normal, but he has platinum fan favorite, which is increased composure gains at home. Okay. He is not going to get any faster, not going to catch any better. Route running will get better though. What about Miguel Vaccaro? Impact on his dev trait, deep threat. Got some room to grow there. And lastly, what about Tavon Chauncey? Impact as well. There you go. There's some decent players. Decent players. What about a tight end here, huh? What about Jose Good? What about LJ Young? Braden Kalmalat. Normal. Yeah, I mean, I know that they're not good players because I'm kind of limited on what I can do, on what I could recruit. I just don't know where the good dev trait players are. Is there an easier way to see these dev traits? Channing Holman has impact. What does Maramosa has? He has impact as well. He might be catching the red shirt. Those guys might be decent for us. What about Colin Skillen? That's the same fucking guy. Why does it do that? Like if I move too fast, it doesn't load him. Colin Skillen just has normal. All right, any of these middle linebackers I got, any good? Alex Teray, normal. What about Romeo Kalu from the junior college? Normal. What about Sidney Stovall? God, these players suck. Braxton Myers. Star. Braxton Myers has star. Very nice. Very nice. He's already been redshirted. Marvin Holland. No, there's probably a faster way to do this, and maybe you guys are screaming at me for not doing it. But free safety, strong safety. What about this freshman, Jeremiah Bargava? He has impact. He's white. How about that? White safety. What about this kicker? Impact. Hey, impact on the kicker. How about that? What about the other kicker? George Lincoln. George Lincoln III, he also has impact. Oh, spectacular. Punter. I mean, does this punter have something? This punter's kind of goated. He has star. How about that? I wish there was an easy way to see that. Maybe there is, and I just don't know how. But, well, that's the new roster going into the 2025 season. In the next episode, it'll be the beginning of that season. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed this episode. Leave me comments down below with tons of feedback. I will not start the new season until this video has been posted, so leave me the comments. I will read everything. And in that episode, we'll set up our custom schedule. We'll redshirt our players, and we'll start the season. See how we do. See how we do. The team is better. It doesn't really feel like it, but it is better. It is going to be interesting. We're definitely way worse at the quarterback position. I can tell you that. Quarterback position is kind of tragic. Kind of tragic. Don't really know what we got going on. Probably just going to be starting off with Santiago Samuel. I don't really see a reason to start with David DePaul. Especially because I think we saw... Doesn't... Oh, we can't look there. We have to look through the roster. I think we'll be starting Santiago Samuel. Let me know if you guys think that's a mistake, but I feel like that's got to be the play. He's got... None of our quarterbacks have a dev trait, right? Yeah, none of them do. What about Jarvis? I don't know. I think we start Santiago Samuel, but quarterback is clearly going to need to be heavily recruited in this next offseason, and maybe we'll try to land a 5-star. Speaking of 5-star, where did he go? You think I'll ever be able to find him? Wait, we know where he went, but I don't remember. There's Miles Gammon, who we missed out on. He did go to Arizona State. He was a 78 overall. 78 overall with only normal development, but still 78 overall would have been huge for us. Would have been huge for us. But whatever. Is what it is. Is what it is. All right, leave a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if this is your guys' first time finding my channel here at WILDCAT as well. And scroll back in the series if you guys haven't watched all the episodes. We had a whole season go by. It was a lot of fun. It was very tragic because we were horrible. Literally the worst team in the country as far as ratings. We actually managed to win some games, though. Not many, but we did. Yeah, so the next season, we'll set up our recruiting board. We'll set up our custom schedule. We'll redshirt our players, and we'll get started with the season. Thank you guys so much for the support on the series. You guys seem to really be liking this, even more so than the Madden series, which is great. This game is more fun to play than Madden, generally. But yeah. All right, I'm going to go now. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Leave me those comments. I need the feedback. Okay, bye-bye.